Alright, Hustle family, listen up. Unless you've been living under a literal ETH rock, it is no secret that ENS names, or the Ethereum name service, man, they are absolutely booming. And if someone came up to ask me and said, hey, Andrew, what would you put your money into? Oh my gosh, this is not financial advice, but if I was to put my money into one investment and hold it for the next 5 years, what would it be? And specifically talking about the crypto space. Now, we're not talking about shorting oil and energy stocks. I mean, who would do that? It's not like we're in a recession, and it's not like Citi just came out putting a $45 price target by the end of 2023 on oil. Now, I would put it on Ethereum name service and ENS names, but I wouldn't blindly jump into it and say, let's buy whatever I think is trending. I would actually do some research. I would DYOR, unlike many people out there. Now, yes, you could go to OpenSea, you could go to the activity tab, and you could find the hottest selling or top trending names, but that's not what we are doing. What we're doing is using a tool. We're using a tool that will tell us exactly what is selling and what is hot in the world of Ethereum names. Now, this will be linked down below. This is the ENS Vision tool, and if you've never heard of it or you've never used it, you're doing something wrong and you're leaving money on the table, and that's the last thing we want for you on this channel. So today we are looking at ENS.Vision, and I just found out that if I hover over that little circle, it expands, and my ADHD is very, very pleased. But we are looking at ENS.Vision, ENS Markets Unleashed. This is a completely free tool for anyone to use. There's no affiliate, no sales pitch here. There never is. If you've been here for a while, you know that. So on ENS Vision, we can see a multitude of things. Right up front, of course, we can see the top categories and their floor price. The top sales, we can see 000.eth took a best offer for 300 ether. That is close to $500,000 for one ENS domain. We can see the top sales in the last 7 days and the top sales in the last 24 hours, with 411.eth selling for 16 ether. So there's a lot of things that this tool can do. Let's go ahead and click on Explore, and I'll show you a little bit of what we can look for. Now, in this Explore tab, you will see on the left we have the top trending categories. Yes, that's right. If you didn't know it, your ENS name may be part of a club, or in ENS Vision terms, part of a category. This is the tool that true ENS snipers or flippers use to find that profit. Now, there's one thing on here that you should pay very close attention to, as there are potential for some of these names to not yet be taken. A lot of this derives from the secondary market like OpenSea, finding names that have already been registered and listed for sale. Granted, even if they haven't been listed for sale, they will still be on here and you will be able to make an offer for them. So on the left we have the category name heading up the 10K club, which has the most 24-hour volume and the most total volume as well. So on the right we can see that 24-hour volume. We can also filter by it, the total volume as well, the current floor price, the number of owners, and the total supply. Now this is where we get down to it. If you're looking to find and register a name that has not yet been registered but is still part of one of these big high dollar or high trending popularity clubs. Okay, so we can see the 10K club, there is one supply that has not yet been minted. Now the floor price is 1.477. To register a 4-digit name right now would be right around 0.12 to 0.16, depending on, of course, the time of day you decide to register that. Now, if you're doing something middle of the night Eastern Standard Time, that tends to be the best time to register, as in the cheapest. You are going to pay less gas fees and less registration fees if you're registering in the middle of the night. Go figure, if there's less activity, you're competing with less people to register these names, and it just works out much better. So you can scroll down and you can see female first names has a floor price of 0.0489, and there's 2 names left that have not been registered. Now, of course, we can click into any of these categories or clubs, and we can see things like the creation date, the expiration date, the the registration, the last sale, and the person who currently owns it. Now we can also directly jump to the link on OpenSea or see it on ens.domains, rather app.ens.domains. We can see the current listed price and of course what that ENS domain name is. Now what we can do here is actually filter to the current price, but that is what I already have mine filtered to. So any of these clubs or collections you click on, the first one to the top, if filtered correctly or filtered in this manner, will show you what the lowest possible floor price is for that name. Now that is not the only thing that they offer. They also offer a bulk search. Now when you go to app.ens domains or you go to OpenSea or LooksRare, you're going to be typing in those names like this. We're going to say type in name.ens and you're going to search. Now what that's going to do is search for that individual name, see if it's available or see if it's for sale, and if it's not, it's going to tell you who exactly owns it. This is a bit different. You can search for a multitude of names at the same time. So we can go name1.ens, name2.ens, so on and so forth, and we can run this bulk search right now up to 60 names per search. Now, of course, if we find a name that we want that is available in this bulk search, again, we can get redirected directly to that link, whether it be on OpenSea, LooksRare, or app.ens domains, and we can then either purchase it, send an offer, or register that name. This is a tool that if you are in the ENS name or the Ethereum name service market, you must know about, and you have to know how to navigate it. It's something that will really take you from not making very much or buying names that you think are cool and you think will sell, but in reality, there's no trend behind them, there's no popularity. Granted, if you're someone that wants to buy an ENS name and hold it for 5+ years, then granted, the whole floor price of all Ethereum names will inevitably and eventually start to rise to a point of profitability. If you found this video helpful at all, and here's the only sales pitch you're going to get from me, all I ask is that you like the video down below, and what I want you to do for me is comment your favorite ENS or your favorite Ethereum name. Whether you hold it or not, I would like to know what you find value in. If you do want to, you could subscribe and turn on the notification bell, as we are constantly pushing out content that is free and aims to help you find more profit in the market. That is whether you're in a bear market or a bull market. We will be here relentlessly pushing out content to try and help you. If I find something new that I find value in, well, then I think you might as well, and we will cover it. As always, Hustle family, stay profitable. Don't let the FOMO bite you in the ass. It certainly will try during a bear market, and always, always keep hustling.